you're going out on like a date, a straight guy date, like
date.
To a guy's night, 48 hours.
Puppy with Russell. With a normal date between like a man and a woman, or perhaps two men or lesbian women, the best possible result of that date is. Now with our heterosexual date, what is the best thing that can happen between us?
We can find some women that have That's a conclusion. For 48 hours in Vegas, you're seeing us at the beginning of the 48 hours. As you know, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
That means women feel safe around me, they trust me, then bang, pregnant, bang, pregnant, bang, pregnant.
Catherine is welcome to
No, she's not, no, don't do it, trust me, don't do this. Well, it's been really a wonderful experience. I can undo your bra, just like this. Oh, you've got a bit of hair on your face. Oh, come and stay at mine. Oh, it's all right, I'll sleep on the couch. Bang, pregnant. Pop yourself down on my knee and see if we can't get you pregnant.
Give yourself to him, Brittany. Sleep with Russell. Sleep with him, damn you.
I'm gonna scoop you up in my arms and carry off to a world of wonder where you forget your own name, but I won't forget it. It's Sam, the gorgeous morning sunrise Sunday woman for teenage boys.
I'm a very good girl.
Are you good?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think God would give you that body and then give you sort of morality.
And if I connect with that, then we'll be okay. Careful, because that's a low-cut dress.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I'm only flesh and blood. I've got instincts.
Oh!
Look at them It could lactate any moment.
When wild parties and Hollywood's biggest names collide, you never know what secrets will be spilled. But when it's Diddy and Russell Brand at the center, things get way more intense than anyone ever imagined.
We've moved over here. We enjoy it. We're here at the white party. P. Diddy's right up there.
Diddy's over there.
Ashton Kutcher is right up there.
Over there.
Unbelievable.
Marilyn Monroe just there. She's got something going up her frock.
Absolutely.
Dirty. That's
Marilyn Monroe.
These two people have been no strangers to the spotlight, and over the years, their paths crossed in ways that no one saw coming. But behind the glamour and flashing lights, there's always something going on.
Diddy's new to me, right? He looked after me. He took me on an enforced holiday to Vegas. Now, I like him. He's very influential. Say that you don't want to do something, and Diddy does want you to do it. It's really hard to not do that thing.
Is it the mind fucking or?
He's a bit like the mind fucking.
I got it.
So he's a good laugh, but if you, imagine you get very friendly with him, he might ask you for loads of favours, and then you can't say no to him. That's my worry, because I've become friends with him now.
Russell has recently admitted that Diddy's influence was hard to escape. He even joked about how he felt like he'd become Diddy's personal fish feeder, making light of just how powerful the rapper's reach was. But how did these two stars find themselves at the heart of such controversy? Well, it all began when Russell Brand found himself whisked away by Diddy on what he called an enforced holiday to Las Vegas during the filming of their 2010 comedy Get Him to the Greek. But this trip was not a regular boys' weekend. In one of Russell's memorable recollections, he described Diddy as a very intense man and revealed that Diddy didn't just invite him, he practically demanded that Russell come along. The rapper's larger-than-life persona wasn't just for show, it carried into his private life, and it was something Russell quickly realized he couldn't avoid. He found himself out of control in this situation. As he put it, he felt like he didn't have much choice when Diddy extended the invitation, even if he wanted to say no.
I don't want to be nobody's. I've worked too hard in life. Not even Diddy's.
Russell Brand's discomfort was clear in how he described the trip, and it became obvious that the power dynamic between them was heavily skewed. While he was used to being the star of the show in his own right, Diddy's influence was on another level. It was as though saying no to Diddy wasn't just difficult, it was unthinkable. During this so-called enforced holiday, Russell was also pushed into doing things he clearly wasn't comfortable with, and yet, like so many in Diddy's friend circle, he found it hard to resist the rapper's dominance. At one point, he mentioned how he felt like Diddy's personal fish feeder, referencing how he ended up in bizarre situations that made him question the entire experience. Russell Brand's comedic retelling of the trip highlighted just how overpowering Diddy's personality could be, but there was an undertone of real discomfort behind the laughter. For someone like Russell, this trip was eye-opening. The trip to Vegas wasn't just a wild, fun getaway. It exposed the deeper layers of Diddy's ability to command those around him, and Russell wasn't the only one to feel this way. And what happens in Vegas, well, it doesn't always stay there. The trip left an impact on Russell, But these two stars were only one piece of a bigger puzzle. Their real-life friendship mirrored some of the scenes in Get Him to the Greek. In the film, Diddy plays a sleazy record label executive, a character many fans now look at with a fresh set of eyes. There's one scene in particular that has taken on a disturbing new meaning given the real-life allegations that have surfaced against both Diddy and Russell. In the movie, Diddy's character arranges for a woman to be sent to Jonah Hill's character as a twisted favor. At that time, this was just one of many over-the-top moments in the comedy. But now, as we look back, it feels very close to reality.
You ever been my before?
I don't think so.
I'm fucking you right now.
You are?
Can you feel my in your mind?
I can't really feel anything.
See, that's it. That's the art of it. I'm my shit out of you.
Hope you're wearing a condom, because I have a dirty mind. That was a joke.
It's no time to joke. My is not no joke. You like his music?
I love his music, except for African Child. That album sucked.
No, you love African Child. Your mother loves African Child. It's your girlfriend's favorite album. You love African Child. You bought 10 copies on the first day.
Okay, yeah, I love African Child. So lie to him.
No, we don't lie to people. We don't do that. We just believe in valid truths.
The resurfaced clip of this scene has made fans wonder if these roles were a little too close to the real lives of these celebrities. Russell Brand and Diddy had a working relationship that seemed playful on the surface, but knowing what we know now, it's hard not to see the darker undertones in their interactions. The parallels between fiction and reality are unsettling, and people are starting to question how much of the film's content was reflective of real-life situations between the two stars. According to Russell, his relationship with Diddy became one of mentor and mentee, but it wasn't without complications. At first, he seemed fascinated by Diddy's success and influence. He once referred to him as someone he admired for his business and powerful presence, which made him an ideal mentor in Brand's eyes. But admiration soon turned into a complicated dynamic that left Brand feeling conflicted. The mentorship he envisioned wasn't as straightforward as he hoped, and he quickly realized that Diddy's dominance was overwhelming. Diddy, with his influence in the entertainment industry, put Russell in situations where saying no didn't feel like an option. Russell often felt the pressure to comply with Diddy's requests, whether they were personal favors or part of their wild nights out. One of the most interesting moments in Russell's recollections was when he said, "I don't want to be anybody's B, not even Diddy's." This line captured the tension in their relationship. Russell didn't want to be controlled or feel like he was under anyone's thumb, yet Diddy's power made it difficult to escape that feeling. Someone who is known for his rebellious spirit and ability to push boundaries found himself in a unique position with Diddy. Despite his personality, Russell Brand often struggled to push back against Diddy's influence. He mentioned feeling forced to go along with Diddy's plans, especially when Diddy would ask him for favors. These weren't casual requests, they came with an unspoken expectation that Russell would follow through, given the rapper's status in the industry. But it wasn't just about party invites or favors. Russell's discomfort extended into their interactions at some of Hollywood's most famous events. Diddy's influence over him wasn't confined to casual hangouts, it seeped into some of the darkest corners of the entertainment world. And as Brand tried to handle this strange mentorship, it became clear that walking away from Diddy's pull wasn't as easy as he initially thought. But Diddy's influence didn't stop at party invites, it extended into some of Hollywood's most famous gatherings. The real turning point in their relationship seemed to center around Diddy's white parties. Lavish, star-studded, and as over-the-top as you can imagine, these parties became popular in Hollywood. Everyone knew that a Diddy party wasn't just a regular get-together. It was an event filled with excess, wild behavior, and sometimes, as we're learning now, some very shady activities.
It's a lovely party. The dead have risen from their graves, haven't they?
Absolutely no. Things happen in Los Angeles that you wouldn't believe it.
The dead just rise up from their graves.
Right.
Interestingly, Russell was even spotted at one of Diddy's parties where celebrities from all over would gather, dressed in all white, and take part in the wild festivities. These parties were always full of mystery, and talks about what went on behind closed doors were massive. It's no surprise that these events have now come under even more scrutiny as legal scandals surrounding Diddy unfold. Diddy is notorious for throwing these parties. But Russell's experience at one of these parties painted a picture of just how out of control things could get. Video footage from one of their trips to Las Vegas shows the two flying together, setting the stage for another wild night. He seemed uncomfortable, but at the same time was drawn to Diddy's world, something he found hard to resist. The footage captures moments of Diddy openly talking about finding some women to have fun with, a comment that, at the time, may have been brushed off as typical party talk, but now takes on a more sinister tone.
Hey yo, what's up, y'all? We are on the plane right now, on our way to Vegas. It's called "What Happens in Vegas Stays in Vegas." I'm here with my new best friend right here. My new best friend. Hello. Rusty Rocket.
Is this for Twitter?
Yeah, yes, also known as Russell Brand. Yes, he's very, 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 very dear friend of mine. We go way back.
We've got a lot of history from the projects, of course.
Yeah. From back in the day.
Very rough in those days, a lot of bother in the projects, but we've come through it now. Things seem to be working out.
Yeah.
And I'd personally...
It felt a little.
I
sorry.
liked it.
Yeah, you liked it?
Yeah, I felt so affection. I didn't feel comfortable enough to sort of start embracing you, so I didn't want to be...
Oh, no.
As we re-examine these clips, it's clear that the undertones of their friendship were more than just surface-level fun. Diddy's casual references to such behavior reveal the dark side of these events. The wild nature of Diddy's parties, combined with his powerful status in Hollywood, made it difficult for those in his orbit to push back. Russell Brand's own account suggests that while he found these situations uncomfortable, he often felt like he couldn't leave or say no. The party footage reveals just a glimpse of the darker side of these events, but there's no way we can imagine what actually happened there. Russell's involvement in these events, paired with Diddy's commanding presence, created an atmosphere where questionable actions could be easily overlooked. And now, as both men face legal issues that are sending shockwaves through the entertainment industry, fans are beginning to connect the dots between their wild party days and the more serious allegations against them. The footage from their Vegas trip and Diddy's parties are now under intense scrutiny, with many people questioning the true nature of their friendship and the events they were part of. And how does it tie into the legal stuff that both men are now entangled in? These aren't just stories from the past, they're pieces of a puzzle that is still being pieced together as the dark side of their Hollywood connections continues to unfold.
Amidst this litany of astonishing, rather baroque attacks are some very serious allegations that I absolutely refute. These allegations pertain to the time when I was working in the mainstream, when I was in the newspapers all the time, when I was in the movies, and as I've written about extensively in my books, I was very, very promiscuous. Now, during that time of promiscuity, the relationships I had were absolutely always consensual. I was always transparent about that then, almost too transparent. And I'm being transparent about it now as well. And to see that transparency metastasized into something criminal that I absolutely deny makes me question, is there another agenda at play?
In case why all don't know, both Diddy and Russell Brand are facing serious accusations. Diddy with human trafficking and racketeering charges, and Russell accused of assault by multiple women. The gravity of these allegations has sent shockwaves through Hollywood, leading fans to revisit the earlier days of Diddy and Russell Brand's careers. These things have taken on a life of their own, with social media buzzing and discussions reigniting about the troubling issues that have been beneath the surface. A person commented saying, Russell used at least 377 baby oil bottles himself, mostly on himself, and partly on whomever. Another one wrote, man, these two are lit up like a couple of Christmas trees. The connection between their past antics and their current legal troubles is striking. Many people are drawing uncomfortable comparisons between their on-screen personas and the disturbing allegations they now face. In particular, scenes from Get Him to the Greek, where Diddy's character engages in questionable behavior, are being scrutinized with fresh eyes. As viewers dissect these moments, the strange overlap between fiction and reality raises eyebrows. For instance, scenes depicting reckless partying, objectifying women, and a lack of accountability now resonate differently, given the allegations against both men. But what do you guys think? Was this all harmless fun or a glimpse into a darker reality? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Hollywood stories.